Okay, I want to point something out that Edgar Cayce allegedly said during one of his psychic sessions when he was asleep. In this book from his son, Edgar Evans Cayce, Edgar Cayce on Atlantis, I found something very interesting, and it's this. Let me read it. Quote, in Atlantis, during those periods between the second and last upheaval, when there was great antagonism between the sons of Belial and the sons of the Law of One, a priestess to the laboring ones made overtures to the peoples for the acknowledging of the laborers and to make their experience easier. Those laborers were considered by many as things rather than individuals with souls, and that is his reading 1744-1 from November 12th, 1938. And in this book and other books and readings, Edgar Cayce revealed quite a bit about Atlantis and firestones and how they were trying to get rid of the animals that were bothering them. That's what caused the first destruction. And the second destruction was playing around with things they shouldn't have. But the fact that he talked about a separate group that the people in Atlantis considered as things is something that is very telling. Laborers, slaves, they weren't even considered human. Maybe they weren't human. So here is something, whether you put a value in what Edgar Cayce said or not, that coincides with my Alien Agenda Unmasked. And as I discussed in that series in my up-and-coming book, today we make hybrids. We can make monkeys glow. And that all came about in the last 20 years. Imagine what a technologically advanced society could do if left alone to continue on with what they're doing for thousands of years. And I have to wonder what they created. Now, there are many people that talk about how they've seen or interfaced with Bigfoot, Dogman. We have stories all through mythology about dragons and all kinds of hybrids and things that live under the ground. Fairies, gods and goddesses, ancient ones. So this is something I want to try and get at more. And his source is, from his psychic readings, which really isn't the greatest source. But then again, when certain skeletons are found of giants or things with strange looking heads that can't be explained by head binding, most of that stuff seems to disappear. So this is something we have to kind of look at a little further. It's just another clue. I just wanted to point it out. And I'll be trying to find out more about this as I continue on with my research. So if you haven't looked at any of my books, you can find them on hiddenhumanstory.com, what books are out. As I said before, I have a movie out, Bad Billy Brown, for as low as $1.99. You could rent it. Any of that stuff helps. I do have a donation button. It's up to you. But I'm going to continue on looking for these clues and try and figure out where Edgar Cayce was coming up with these things to talk about Atlantis and these things and what happened on the earth. Thank you.